Okay, we are back with Pokemon, and we are inside of a tractor trailer. Tractor trailer? Maybe it's just an RV that defies both space and time. The woman to my side says absolutely nothing. She just wants to tend to her kitchen. Hocus, what do you think about all this? Frankly, I am terrified.
I think we speak common, and she speaks space time, and we are in a space time RV.
Oh, that's right. We haven't gotten the Moonspeak plug-in for our Pokedex.
Where's Clefairy when you need him?
God, see again, it just
What
doesn't
the
exist.
heck?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Let's remember this. Like, let's remember this.
That dude was staring at that tree, if I remember correctly. There was a guy staring at a tree, and then there's an invisible trailer.
Yeah, is that why he was doing it? Like he was just trying to find the door?
I lost. I don't know.
Oh man, I just don't. But I have a theory. I think that what we're doing is going the wrong way. I'm gonna try a new approach.
Well, when sailing with the wind doesn't float your boat, I guess sail against it. Sail against the wind.
I mean, oh look, and there's a football player too. Yeah, they're just. Oh, it's a stadium. Okay, well, I'm not gonna.
Wow, they really did fucking paint America on this one, didn't they?
They really did. Oh, look, it's Trans Carmen San Diego again.
Where in the trans spectrum is Carmen San Diego?
What? No, you're not the one who's supposed to peg. God, it's just, I guess, yeah.
He's like, this is my alt identity, Pego.
Yeah, Peggy number 2 is here. Okay, let's see. That's not gonna go in my favor, so... Human shield away. That's to be expected.
I don't know if he even had enough time to say his name when you threw him out.
I don't give those names. Theirs is not to reason why, theirs is but to do and die. Faint. That's right. Take a big old honkin' bite out of him.
Nice.
Diminishing returns.
So you use this swap guy to take a hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, it's another use that you could have for HM pigs. They move boulders, they go up waterfalls, they fly, and they die.
Well, would you do me a favor and after this battle look at the happiness of your HM pigs? I'm just curious.
I mean, we can, but I don't think that happiness is a factor in their effectiveness on the team.
Well, if you give them the move frustration, maybe. They're already HM slaves, you might as well give them that TM.
God, but they're already so under level. Look at that.
But it would be hilarious.
Just scalding. How does it heat the water up? That's my question.
Burning desire. I thought this guy just died.
Oh no, that was the decoy. This is the good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I say that, and then... God, it's just such a kooky bananas world. Oh, God. Berries, of course. Oh, well, never to give anyone the illusion that I know what I'm doing.
Do you ever get the feeling that the berry heals the enemy for like a percentage and it always heals you for 10 health?
Yeah, sometimes, honestly, yeah. God, just relentless.
How's he still alive?
No, his mom's with the Puzzle Piece organization. He was raised thinking that this behavior is just part of what makes him special.
His mom's an ambassador. She's in charge of the PTA. out.
Oh god, it just started cutting me. It's like the Avril Lavigne Pokemon.
Would Avril Lavigne have the move fake out? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, wasn't that? I thought that was the name of one of her albums. Wasn't that the one where she's like all got her arms folded and she's just like got a big red X over her?
I'm gonna go with yes.
I mean, that's the only album of hers that I'm aware of.
Well, then I'm double gonna go with yes.
I just know a lot of people who, you know what? It's do or die time. There's no, there are no more shields to sacrifice. That's
Hey,
right.
hey.
You don't turn and run. You summon an ice storm, and you teach that bird what's what. What? Wait.
Are you learning a move? Oh,
yeah. The user gets all party Pokemon to attack the target.
Oh.
The more party Pokemon, the greater number of attacks.
Yeah.
Is that?
I want to say it gets up to 120 if you've got 6 people in your party.
Wow. You know what? Why not? Let's see.
I mean, it's a good physical unload on someone.
Yeah. And if I use it before the HM pigs have been sacrificed, it's probably gonna be handy, you know?
Fake out. Gang up. HM pig.
oh, hey, look, it's the E-girl. And once again, I just feel like I can save her.
I feel like they're gonna lead you to another fight, and then Peggy's gonna show up after. Was that Peggy running up the grass? Did you see that?
Wait, that was Peggy?
I don't know. Somebody ran up
God,
the
she's
grass
already-
on the right.
Of course, now that I've been softened up by Spurgy, Peggy's gonna show up and just, like, finish the job. Probably just drooling and strapping it on as we speak.
Oh, I thought that everybody looks like a Peggy whenever you're in these sequences. Like,
It's true. I think there was a song like Big Iron about that. Wow.
Well, I hope you don't have to fight anyone. You only have 2 people alive right now.
Yeah, I'm just realizing again how much the global Pokemon government has just normalized oversharing with strangers you just meet. Huh. I love this guy has a Serapa. And by the look of his hair, he has to be someone of importance in this anime world.
I mean, that's generally a pretty good rule. Look at your hair, and then look at the guy to your right, and look at the guy to your left. Or I guess, chick to your left.
I'm sorry, Hocus. Our friend just fully healed my Pokemon before we have this match with these 2 children. A kindness that he just, I guess, forgot to extend before the match we just had with each other. But yeah, hey buddy, I'm so glad we're gonna be at full strength while I help you beat up these children.
Oh my lord, so many dogs. These are those Scottish Terriers?
Yeah, got more of these. Ugh, and their intimidates are gonna stack. Alright, let's see. You know what? You know what also stacks?
Special attacks?
Rocks.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, it flinched. Okay. Well, you know what? Stack those rocks higher. No. God, they just keep avoiding it. I like how they keep retaliating against the Pokemon that's not damaging them. Like they're just so pissed off about all the rocks. But they're attacking his cat.
They're scared of the rock thrower. And
This really is the America region. Like, we're doing things that piss them all off, but we make it to where they're ignorant of what's actually causing all the problems. So they just fight that little cat thing instead. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a new show where the snake Pokemon and the mole Pokemon argue with each other, and they pretend like they disagree, but in reality, they're both just working together to screw the dogs.
How are those dogs still around?
Ugh. Sturdiness, they're actually a pretty tough
Oh,
little
I
guy.
didn't even realize that the Pokemon on your right is not yours.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, that's not mine. I
that's
have
the
no
AI.
control over what he's doing.
Okay, that's why the
Yeah.
leopard wasn't doing shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave it to Mr. Glasses to fucking not give a command the whole battle.
Yeah, if that was my Pokemon, we would have been going far more straightforward. None of this like leech seeding both sides shit when there's only these two Pokemon to deal with. Like,
Yeah, and they're almost dead already.
yeah.
I like how that kid's not even on the battlefield.
Yeah.
The one on the right's like, I'm flying.
He's just secretly ashamed, and so he's just kind of sitting over to the side, like, yeah, you guys won. You're such great trainers, and just staring at a blade of grass, thinking, soon,
I imagine.
one day I will be the top champion, and I will show them all. You can see it in his eyes. Look at his eyes, dead eyes, like a doll's eyes.
I thought that kid yeeted the other kid for losing. It was like, no, we're never on a team again. You've let me down.
How dare... Yeah, she's the girl on the right's so pissed. Like, how dare you embarrass me in front of Elisa? She's my favorite e-girl. I was gonna be her one day.
I was gonna shave my head and then go get a signed contract and always perform in Las Vegas. You gotta be careful. Sometimes they try to give you an unsigned contract and you think you're under contract, but you're not.
I don't know. I don't trust contracts. They're just robots made out of paper.
I never thought of it that way.
Honestly, I never did until that moment, but now that I have, I can't unthink it. Oh god, this is not gonna bode well for the future.
What have you unleashed?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna ignore it like all the other buildings in the city that I'm completely skipping over.
The sports stadium?
Yeah, I can't. God, can you imagine what passes for football in the Pokemon universe? Do you think it's regular football, or is there like a special type of football Pokemon they've genetically bred to like not feel pain?
It's a bunch of Pokemon that don't have arms or legs. That's the rule, and they have to play football.
I was gonna see what the hippie said, but the function's not yet implemented.
Oh.
That's my favorite Jefferson Airplane song.
Well, that function ain't yet implemented. That function ain't yet implemented.
Oh god. God, he's just bouncing. Which one is his nose, and which one is the... Ugh.
Those are the questions you're asking? I was asking which one's the Pokemon and which one's the trainer. Because I thought it was a Pokemon at first.
Yeah, it kind of has a Mr. Mime look to it. This is one thing I've also noticed, though. Like, every single Pokemon trainer in the universe has some kind of theme to their Pokemon, right? Like, their team, like, hikers have Geodudes and Machops.
Except your rival.
Yeah, breeders have baby Pokemon. Clowns all seem to have poison and bug types. What do they say about that?
Clowns don't go psychic. Mr. Mime's not on the clown team. You're right. What the heck?
It's floating in the air. Oh, it has a balloon. Well, pop that.
Is that a thing? If you hit it, moves pop a balloon.
Any move.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even remember if that was a function that existed or if they just added it for MMO. Who knows? I mean, they seem to have a habit of just saying, no, I don't like that. I'm going to nerf that.
You know?
That's too good. That's not good enough.
Let's forget the fairy typing.
Oh, God. See, that's the thing is, like, fairy typing, especially if their whole thing is to, like, try and take down people just power gaming the same moves and things. Why are you going to get rid of the type that, you know, albeit not as impressive, is bringing some kind of balance to dragons?
I don't like that sentence. Balance to dragons.
Maybe that's a new Imagine Dragons album. Balance to Dragons.
I do
That
a
man.
little coke, I do a little drink, I go up, I come back down. Now I'm balanced to dragons.
Wait, is that an actual Imagine Dragons song?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Well, because I'm thinking that sounds more like a Nickelback song, but I really have no clue.
Okay, you're right.
I like the pants around your feet. I like your lack of self-respect. I like the powder on your nose.
Wait, we're not going for Imagine Dragons anymore.
No, that actually is lyrics to a Nickelback song.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I wish that was a bit. No, that's something that exists. That was produced by a $1 million record label company. Oh God, more of these things. These,
Why?
God, it's. I think that they're doing a whole lot of really. This is the other thing too, is that everything seems to have a sort of very, not like a specific Native American tribe, but like that Brookstone rock fountain type of, listening to the Navajo wind talker chants or whatever type of Native American, where like half of Arizona essentially.
Okay, I can see that inspiration.
Yeah.
That's not what I saw when I first saw it. When I first saw it is, I don't know the name of the vehicle, but in Super Mario World on the Super NES, they introduced this little vehicle that Bowser, it's like a cup with a face on it that Bowser sits in and flies around. It's got a little propeller on the bottom.
Oh
It reminds
yeah.
me I see that somebody took that thing and was like, no, it's not enough.
Oh see.
They like started adding hands, whatever the thing on the bottom is, and then they added wings, and they're like, let's give this thing a head. Okay.
see, my thought was that it was that they put all of this, vaguely indigenous aesthetics in the game to just subtly to remind us that you're standing on native land. I mean, you are standing on native land.
Chakotay, I need you.
Oh god. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chakotay from Voyager, the space Navajo. Chakotay, come to the bridge. This is Janeway. I
It like
need
almost
you.
doesn't matter what he does, says, or even looks like. Just the role that he has to fill is hilarious.
What did he fulfill? Because I've never watched Voyager.
So
It's just
there
whenever I
was
talk to someone who's a Star Trek fan, I pretend like Voyager was the best one.
I'm sorry if I mess up some of it, but it's been some years. From what I remember, there was a crew that mutinied, and Chakotay was, if not the leader, really high up on the leadership of the mutiny, of the rebels or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
for some reason, I forget the captain's name. Janeway. Janeway takes, like, after they settle the dispute or something. Instead of throwing them all in the brig, she like offers them to join her crew.
Oh
And so
yeah.
Chakotay is the predominant figure between the two forces that keeps them in line. At some point in one of the seasons, like, it comes back up and they want to rebel again. And there's the whole like, oh, who's Chakotay with?
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that part. Sorry, Hocus. I was just spellbound once again because the e-girl gym leader mayor of the Las Vegas city contacted the gym leader mayor of the other city on the other side of the bridge. And now we're going to cross it. They had total authority over that the whole time.
Look, there is one thing I do like. The strongest person is the mayor.
No, clearly, I think that the champion at this other town seems to be someone that rubs our favorite e-girl the wrong way.
I mean, she's E. Can't she run like a anti-malware program and then be okay again?
I don't know this. Oh God, is it really? Is this going to be like one of those underground tunnels in the original version where I just?
For a second, I thought that was your rival from the fourth generation. I was like, why is he following you here? Like, what the hell? This is a different region.
God, how long is this bridge?
Long enough that you drop your guard and Peggy shows up, I bet.
Oh God, I bet. Yeah, Peggy is gonna show up right here, right on the down ramp.
The anticipation with each step.
They call it the Charizard Bridge due to its elegant form, but the closest thing to Charizard that I see about this bridge is that both are fucking red. Anyways.
Not even the same red.
Yeah, they aren't even the same shade of red. God, that just... Oh, hey. Oh, I see why she doesn't like the other gym leader. It's got something to do with her absent father.
Fathers, what are they? They're one of the two people that made us. Fathers.
Uh-oh. It looks like they rose the bridge so that Team Plasma couldn't pull their shit, but now that we've been allowed in here on the bridge, it's somehow our fault that Team Plasma has booked it, but I didn't see anyone on the bridge.
That totally makes sense to me. If I saw a bunch of people dressed in burglar suits running across a bridge that just went down, I would stand there, wait for the first person not wearing a burglar suit, and be like, you did this.
This is all your fault. Now go clear out our cold storage unit.
Everyone who dies, all the Bulbasaurs that wither, it's on you.
Oh God. No, we all know that all the Pokemon who are dying, that blood is on Nurse Jenny's hands. And she gets a check every time one of them kicks it. I guess I should probably buy potions or something.
Where is it? Do they ever show Officer Jenny in the games?
I believe in one of them.
You run into the police in Red and Blue, the town where Misty is.
Yeah, the
Cerulean,
Global Police Force.
But there's no nurse. Sorry, there's no Officer Jenny there.
Nope.
It's just like some random coppers.
Interpol is what's there.
Huh. Sleeping on the job, I see.
All right. That should bide me for a while at least. Oh, Hocus, look, his outfit's so much cooler than mine.
It's not true. It's not.
You don't have to lie. It's fine. I accept this.
I said you're lying.
Oh. Oh, wait, no. That's not fine. I'll take the compliment.
Welcome. I win. Tally that. How many arguments did you win in your life? This one about a compliment.
Oh, his dad works in a gym. Once again, the recurrent theme. Everyone's fathers are out of the picture because they're too busy at the Pokemon gym, or running the gym, or training for Battle Island, or the fucking Catch Frontier.
Why do all these American Pokemon look like something that like you hear a noise and you lift your foot and you squish something into the wet soil, and one of these Pokemon's what's looking up at you with X's in its eyes. Oh, you know, they don't get X's in their eyes, right? They get like the spiral.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I really think they're trying to make a subtle point, or like, you know, fire some shots.
Take that, America. You don't have very many good Pokemon.
God, see, like, that one is definitely them referencing the hermit crab phase, that craze that went on in, like, I want to say the mid-90s when everyone just wanted a hermit crab. And then, like, the weird hermit crab guy would come to your school with, like, a foam hermit crab hat. And he would be like, hey, kids, buy a hermit crab. And most parents were like, no, that's a waste of fucking money. Don't get a hermit crab.
No, our hermit crab guy was smarter than that. He planned a field trip for us to go to the aquarium. And then at the aquarium, like, at the checkout, you could buy a little hermit crab. I think it was like $20-some, 22, 23, right around there. And
Yes.
so everybody was getting their parents to buy hermit crabs, and I was like, can we eat dinner at the aquarium instead? And my parents were like, yes. And I was like, hell yeah, we ate some
And
really
then they
good-
serve hermit crabs.
I wouldn't be surprised, but no, some awesome dungeon crab. like I don't know. Kids chose instead of getting a $22 plate at the like nice aquarium restaurant. Uh, yeah, they chose to take a hermit crab home and let it die because they didn't feed
It's
it.
because kids are stupid, and that's why that salesman was a genius, because he knew if you try to get the kids to buy it where they're safe, it's not going to work. You take the kids and their parents to the aquarium. You show them the animals. You have the kids get excited to see the animals. Maybe some of the kids get sad about the
They
animals
can
being in
be a part
captivity.
of life. They can learn about life with this hermit crab. And don't worry, it's not a dog.
I think their
You don't
lifespan is
gotta
like
pay.
5 years.
A hermit crab?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good. I didn't realize it lasted that long.
But that's the thing. You soften the parents up. You get them nice and tired. And then when the kids want the hermit crab, they're like, "Oh God, my feet hurt. I have to be at work in like 13 hours. I just don't want to do this. Please,
I have,
just I'll buy you the crab. If I buy you the crab, will you give me 5 minutes of peace?"
I have a question. Maybe I'm the only person in the universe that's like this, but like when Girl Scouts try to sell me Girl Scout cookies, suddenly I don't want to buy anything anymore. Like not even the Girl Scout cookies. Like if I go to like the grocery store and there's a bunch of Girl Scouts outside and I'm like I got a grocery list what I gotta get and a bunch of Girl Scouts run up to me like oh cookies I'm like no I don't I'm poor I have a grocery list and I don't have enough money for the stuff on the list no and then I go inside and I'm like man I'm poor maybe I don't need bread like maybe I don't feel right spending this money like Butter Schnapps cookies. They're new. No.
Well, this is where they keep all the bodies. Or maybe this is just a boondoggle as a holdover from the great global Pokemon depopulation war.
Well, that's a Pokemon type that doesn't exist, right? The mummy type. Maybe you can, or the zombie type. Maybe you can grab a bunch of those bodies and make a Pokemon.
Oh, there actually are mummies in this one.
Oh God, I saw a little girl. I thought it was Peggy. Fucking got scared for you.
I don't believe there's any way to take that. Is she following me? Oh god, she's following me.
She's looking at you for the
It's
answers.
fine. I think she was palette swapped just for me. Oh no, she's running away. No, don't you understand? I was gonna save her.
Again, that was a person. I thought that we were looking at a freaking weird Vaporeon or something. I
No, I
didn't
think
realize
that
that
was
was a
someone else
trainer.
playing the game.
No, no, no. The trainer who threw this Pokemon out.
Oh yeah, no, I think those are the people who work in the cold storage and they're all, bundled up, staying warm. I think. Is this Colorado? We passed the Golden Gate Bridge though, so I don't. I think we were kind of in like New Orleans, New York
Maybe
last
we're in the
time.
mountains in Nevada or something.
Maybe this is no, Nevada's a desert. I thought. Wait,
Yeah, there's mountains.
I just it's everywhere and nowhere.
Look, Superman 2. Lex Luthor's gonna blow up the mountains to St. California. There's mountains in Nevada, I promise.
God, if only. Wait. Lex Luthor was gonna sink California.
Oh, yeah, dude. Lex Luthor should. I wish Lex Luthor was real. I bet him and Donald Trump would have been best friends.
Now, I feel like if Lex Luthor and Donald Trump were in a room together and started like talking about ideas, Lex Luthor's just like, "We will sink all of California with bombs that I have made of eco-friendly, non-toxic, biodegradable materials. So if they try to defuse it, they'll be racists." And Trump is
No,
like, "No, not gonna do it. Too far. You're a fucked up man, Lex Luthor. I won't do that.
no,
We'll just build a wall."
no. Lex Luthor's not like that. His voice isn't like that. He's got a very pronounced voice. And Lex Luthor presents ideas with accounting. And he
Oh.
does a budget. And he shows you the profits. And he shows you the opportunity cost if you follow a different route. But he's very, very calm. And his voice is reassuring. It drives the point home. You just feel like anything he's telling you carries weight. And so Lex Luthor seduces you. And it doesn't seem like evil. You hear him and suddenly you're like, no, this is progress.
See, here's the thing though. Like it makes me think about the creators of Superman and perhaps their own biases and their own ideological views. I don't know much about it, but my initial response to that is that that's the classic trope of stagnation, the anti-progressive statement of, well, no,
Superman
inaction.
stops everything from changing.
Yeah, that's usually like Superman is really here to be an agent of inaction. Superman is here to bring stasis and stagnation to Earth. He's not helping Earth. He's making it a terrible place and degrading humanity in the
Well,
process.
if you don't have to fight, you reduce your proficiency in fighting by not practicing fighting. You know, so if
Yeah,
Superman comes here and he fights all the aliens, well, why we don't need spaceships to go fight aliens? We're not going to bother building spaceships with Superman,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Instead, we're going to focus on Earthbound weapons for when Superman comes down, we can fight him here on Earth. So
Yes.
then we've limited ourselves to we literally have to board enemy ships. We literally have to land on foreign territory to fight because we've developed our weapons for that range.
Huh.
Like, yeah, any way you want to put it, Superman cripples us as a humanity.
That is true. That is true. And see, that's in a way, it's kind of like Team Plasma, even because it's like even if Team Plasma wasn't villainous, like they weren't just trying to take all the guns. I mean, take all the Pokemon so that only they have the Pokemon and they can use them as weapons to control people. Let's just say that they were good and they wanted to, get rid of training and fighting altogether. Exactly like you're saying, it would just leave everyone weak and defenseless, and then the minute one person decides to train their Pokemon, oh man, game over. Guess you better just declare that guy Super King Big Nuts.
If Pokemon were guns, what would Nurse Joy be? Academy, Sports and Outdoors, buy your bullets right here.
It appears I almost walked right past what is obviously the thing we should be looking for.
Jesus. How do you
Oh,
know
oh,
you're
hey,
going the
Peggy.
right way? Some idiot comes to
How the
disrupt your progress.
how the fuck am I supposed to know who's in there, Peggy 2? All right, Peggy 2, you're just asking me these questions. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. Yeah, someone's in there. Let's go.
He is an ineffective Superman.
Uh-oh.
Is that Peggy in front of you?
Uh,
Oh no, that's another player. Okay.
yeah, it's huh. I guess they all have to keep him warm. That's what he's doing.
Oh, how loving.
I guess it's like the three wise men. This is one of the work doers.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is how it works.
I'm uncomfortable with this formation they just made.
I have to fight all of them? Okay, well this one's pretty strong, so if we can get through this, it'll be easy breezy. Sleazy? Greasy. No, I mean, I stepped in grease.
They really like these leopards.
Yeah, they're pretty neat looking. God, with the fake outs, I just... It just never stops.
Yeah, I've never been one of those people that'll like look up what each trainer's gonna have for Pokemon and see if, because like a good counter to fake out is if you carry this item. It's called like Barb or something like that. When they hit you, they take the item and it does 1/8 of their health and damage every turn that they're holding it. But they have to hit you with a physical attack, which fake out is.
God, I think our mysterious follower is watching us. I gotta play a cool hocus. I gotta impress this chick, because that's what impresses chicks, right? Being good at Pokemon.
That and whenever your back pocket rips because your wallet is filled with so many credit cards and cash that it just doesn't.
That's true.
That's a man.
Oh, she's gone. She didn't. She didn't care about us at all. I'm okay.
Wow.
I'm fine.
I'm disappointed in Peggy.
I'm starting to see all these Team Plasma people think that they're the strongest one on the team. This is Dunning-Kruger personified.
I feel like that guy's hiding a gun. I feel like he's packing under that like waste them.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of like a prairie dog if it was a gun
Well, you're right to
in the
strike
context
first.
of this world.
You're right to strike first.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm out of PP.
Ah!
Oh god, no. Steel moves. Always steel moves. Just always disappointing.
People drown when you're out of PP. People drown when you're almost gone. Your PP has reached zero. Please use an ether. Save him, be a hero.
I'm just imagining this elderly Alakazam leading his wife, like walking by her. We hear this piano playing, and Alakazam turns around and is like, "It used to be that I could only use Psychic 2 or 3 times a night, but now thanks to PP Up, I can blast Psychic all night long." And then like the old woman Alakazam kind of like giggles and pulls him close and like looks at the camera.
She's like, he's
Disgusting.
my PP hero. It's like PP Hero available at CVS.
PP Hero. That's honestly the makers of Viagra really, really just dropped the ball when they didn't name it PP Hero. Maybe that would be like a Viagra-based Guitar Hero series.
I mean, have you seen some of the Viagra competitors at gas stations?
Oh, you mean like, Tiger Shaft? Or,
Street Fighter Pump Up X. That's probably one of the funniest ones I've ever seen. And like the people they drew on there were they were dressed like Street Fighter characters, but they were definitely not Street Fighter characters.
Okay, first of all, marketing failure in calling it Street Fighter and not
Pump
Sheet Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Like, seriously, come on. Like,
You can't forget the Pump Up X.
yeah, you got like a picture of like some hot fit dude fucking some busty like sexy pinup woman, and they're like kind of in the sheets. You've got like in the bed, you've got some kind of a like a backdrop or some sort of effect that makes it seem semi-translucent and monochrome to fit the brand imaging of the package, and there's like thunderbolts flying through it. Like, yeah, I'd put that in my dick hole. That's how you take those, right? You just put them in there. That's how Viagra works.
You almost described the packaging. Like, that was very close. That was very close. The best part was, look it up. Anybody, look up Street Fighter Pump Up X. You won't find it.
It's probably because it's been banned. It's so bad that even the American government wouldn't let us have it, and they hate us.
Most of those, like, you see at the gas station, like, taped up against the glass, like, sorry, not glass, the plexiglass, like similar to the lottery tickets taped up against the glass so you can pick which ones you want. Yeah, most of those, like, fake Viagras, I haven't been able to find online.
Oh my god.
They have the funniest names. I saw one time that had like vitamin C. That was like the big advertisement. It's like, gets you ready, has vitamin C. And I was like, is that one of the sex pills? And the guy was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, what the like, what?
I'm just happy that you didn't correct me on the idea that Viagra works like a lozenge for your dick hole, and now I can't forget that. Because I mean, I assume it's just a pill you take, right?
I believe so. Yeah, little blue pill. I assume you take it orally, but I'm not here to be correct. I'm fine with also assuming that you take it rectally? Correctumly?
Oh god. If Viagra was only like taken like a rectal suppository, I think most men would just be like, you know what? It's fine. I don't need boners anymore. My grandkids are in school. Like, I'm just gonna take up fishing. Maybe watch reruns of Jag.
Like, if you want to see like the disparities of humanity, there's a show in Spanish called Caso Cerrado. It's like a Judge Judy, but ooh, there is no guidelines to this lady. There's no baseline to this lady. Like, she just whatever she wants and whatever she believes happens.
I've got this image in my head now of like, maybe this is close to her, but when Peggy 1 and Peggy 2 finally get married, and Peggy 2 is just like, limping around on his walker, and he's just like wants to train his Pokemon or focus on his model train set, and Peggy 2 is just looking around the corner with that pill, just like, ready to have a little fun, sugar? He's like, no, no, I don't need it. I don't need anything. Just leave me alone. And she's like, oh, come on. Just like already got a glove on one hand, popping it,
Jeez.
oiling up that fucking pill because she's ready to just peg it up in there. Oh, man. All right. Well, at least we arrested Team Plasma or something. I kind of blacked out there for a second. How about you, Hocus?
I was very distracted by. Now I'm gonna have nightmares about Peggy. Uh,
Is this library also a museum, or is it like a gym? No.
Hopefully, it's a hallway that you can just cross through and go to the next gym.
No, I think it is one of those churches, but it's one of those weird churches where they got the lesbian to be the priest. I don't want to touch this. This seems
There's
Team
only-
Plasma adjacent.
There's only one church I've ever wanted to go to. I was watching Blues Brothers, the original movie, and James Brown was the freaking preacher at the church at the beginning. And I've always wanted to go to that church. Fucking people singing, doing backflips and splits in the air, like, oh my gosh! I was like, that's.
Getting crunk for Jesus. Crunking for the Lord.
Maybe, but I mean, with James Brown there, like, they were probably all on coke.
Uh-oh. It looks like something's happening, Hocus. Maybe we should break for now and take on the social justice Team Plasma team next time.
All right, so we're gonna conclude the session here today. Everybody, gather your knives, sharpen them, and prepare for the next time we viciously attack Peg 2 for some of you if you prefer, and see what this guy's doing with those children in front of that building, because that's not okay.
Actually, from the way things look, it looks like we might get to be the ones that peg the pegger this time.